All right, here we go. What a fantastic way to start the podcast, Chip.
I didn't know we were starting from that moment.
Yeah, no, that's it. So welcome, everybody, to episode number
2.
Yes, now, wow, we're already getting that, like, mind connection. So you just finished my sentences now.
Basic maths.
Yeah. All right, cool. Anyways, guys, straight up, we have to give everyone a big thank you. The first one went down on a mazzoline.
Yep.
I'm talking like some of the craziest response I think I've ever had to maybe start on any project that I've done. And what we're looking at, like, in terms of like the YouTube video, what's that coming up to, like 200K?
I don't know, but all I know is I'm getting paid.
Bro.
I'm trying to get that bag and leave.
No, but on a real one, you lot, we're coming up to 50,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and sub to that. If you haven't as well, make sure you go check us out on Spotify and Apple, because we're trying to promote that side of things as well.
Oh yeah, and hopefully the volume this time should be a bit better.
Yes.
Complain about that, but we put the man Sam on it, and he's fixed it, we think.
Hopefully. So if you guys can hear us nice and clear here, then he has fixed it. If not, then don't worry, guys. He will never work on another podcast again. Mark my words. Well, first things first, it's lockdown. And before, oh my God, I swear, if there's already comments and like DMs about why are you guys still doing the podcast? You're allowed to do it. It's in the rules.
Yeah, no, it is. It's
work.
Production can continue.
Correct. That is true. So I will still be making videos throughout lockdown. Well, Chip, you just sit in your room and play Fortnite anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true. This is literally the only time that I do, in fact, leave
the house.
You know, I don't. No, I actually don't.
You actually don't leave the house?
I actually don't go outside.
No. You just Deliveroo everything. What did you get today?
I woke up. Obviously, I've woken up at like 2.
Yeah.
I'm hungover. Nothing new there. And I've gone for portobello juice and breakfast. I got myself a little 2 poached eggs, 2 sausages, a bit of beans. I ate 1 sausage, half a poached egg, and that was it.
Well, that sounds really delicious, because I haven't eaten a thing yet today. I'm so hungover. Obviously, we had our goodbye to normal life, hello to lockdown drinks last night. And we woke up absolutely hanging. And we've realized a huge mistake with this podcast is the fact that when we come in here, it's rude not to have a drink.
Oh, it's very rude not to have a drink.
So here we are drinking on a hangover against my own will.
Hair of the dog.
Hair of the dog, yeah.
Hair of the dog.
Do you actually believe in hair of the dog? To people that don't know, explain what hair of the dog is.
Hair of the dog is, right now, me and you doing a shot of Sambuca.
No, I'm not doing a shot of Sambuca.
I'm
not doing a shot of Sambuca. You got to explain what is
hair of the dog is where you hungover and you just, to heal the hangover, you just start drinking more again.
Yeah.
Drink more, which it does actually work, right? Does work?
I mean, technically you just get drunk again so you don't feel the pain.
Yeah, and then maybe the next hangover is even worse, but then you just do it again.
And then, as you guys have noticed, it's a never-ending cycle, and you'll be an alcoholic after week 1. So
yeah, that's what you do when you're a piece of shit.
How's No Fap November going?
It's going really well. You know, every time I stroke my lower region against anything, it's chaos.
It's
you're coming out of the toilet, you just you brush past the door. The pants are shaking. It's like a volcano. It's like a natural disaster. But the self-control is you break out into a sweat. You start shaking. You just have to load up the Xbox, bang on FIFA, and just take your mind off it.
Bit of foot champs to take your mind off it.
Bit of career mode for me. You know, I've signed Sancho in there to make up for.
Although I will warn you, if you watch my QPR mode, you might actually end up bussing. And you had
isn't that funny? That's how I first ever found out about Cal, is watching. Which one was the first one you ever did?
Nah, it was like QPR.
It was QPR. Like, you did a couple, and I remember watching QPR career mode. I'm like, I love this guy's QPR. And now we're here. That's so funny though. That is. But you were about for days. Like, you're old. Like, you were cracking on, fella.
Bro, it is. I feel aged.
You're quite
I'm like
a YouTube
fine
veteran.
wine.
Like, you are a YouTube veteran.
Yeah, people don't actually know this. I've been meaning to react to an old video that I have, which is of a lot of people don't know this, but JJ had about 2,000 subscribers. Yeah. Right. I had about 8,000, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I was dominating.
You was a big dog.
Yeah.
YouTube scene was in Calvary's hands.
Bro, it was in the palm of my hand.
You were like Mr. Beast, fella. You were the Mr. Beast of your day.
Bro, people don't understand though. Having like 10,000 subs back then, you're pretty much. You know, you're like the Leonardo DiCaprio.
You were the
of
bollocks,
YouTube
mate.
Anyways,
VIP parties, everything. You were that guy.
But there was no doubt, and people, messaging me sub for sub. I was like, don't beg it, man. Come on. And now the tables have turned in. But anyways, no. The story that I'm making is that I let JJ commentate on one of my Road to Glories because I found his stuff so funny. I was like, I would like my viewers to experience his, and this was when he was going on about like, Obafemi Martins, like all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious. And I went back and I found this video. So the comments are here just like, this guy's annoying. This guy's, it was just like constantly slating him. And and it's so funny because it's literally about 10 years ago this video was made.
They just didn't know what they were witnessing at the time.
Bro, they didn't know.
A beautiful child was coming out.
And then after then, I actually messaged JJ like, oh my God, look at this video. And then he replied with like, lol. Now look how far ahead I am of you. And I was like, oh, cool.
Thanks. Thanks for reminding me, fella.
What did you start with your YouTube videos?
Yo, I actually used to upload like mad things. I swear to God, I used to upload though. I used to upload like I've uploaded a Skyrim video. Yeah. The game Skyrim.
Yeah.
On like Metis graphics, and I uploaded it like Skyrim Metis graphics. 1080p. Well, like my original channel name is.
What is it?
So that was the Burnship 1994.
Yeah.
Okay, and I for some reason had to make a new channel, couldn't get monetized or something. So I had 1,000 subs, I had to scrap it off. And then I made the Burnship HD.
Yeah.
When you had HD in your name. Did you do that?
No, but like the classic like Matt HD.
Yeah.
Gamer,
and I think eventually I just started doing FIFA. Trading videos. I was a big trader back in there, quite a renowned trader,
Yeah.
People always used to be like, oh, Chip, one of the best traders. I was like, fuck me, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Mate, you just blag it.
I'll just blagging my way through life.
Yeah. And it's still to this day.
I remember they were all fuming with me, and I got a lot of dislikes on the end of my trading to second man of the match Neymar. I think I traded from like 0 to 2.2 million coins, and I was really close to getting him. And Bateson was like, yo, let's pink slip for all what you have. And I was like, oh, Bateson is a huge YouTuber, let me do it. Yeah. Did it. And I lost, but it was an amazing game, and I like hit the crossbar in like the last minute, and then everyone was like, "Can't believe you fucked it off all over a pink slip." we was with you.
You're like the Wolf of Wall Street of FIFA YouTube.
It's just gone. I felt like a gambling addict. I was like, "What have I done?" And Bates felt so bad, and he just took my coins, and I was like, I fucking hate him."
Still not over that then.
Nah, still suffering from that pain, that loss.
So yeah, I mean today. We were thinking like, what are we going to talk about on today's podcast? So what we did was we actually tweeted out and asked a bunch of you guys to give us like a relationship like questions and things. So towards the end of this, we will go through that. So if you're not already, then jump on the fellas Insta, because that's where we do all this stuff, and you guys can get in the mixer. And don't worry, guys, we'll keep everything anonymous because I know a lot of it is very personal. And yeah. So just to briefly touch on my day and how it's going. So obviously I woke up, I was absolutely peppered. In a bad mood, and then what did I hear in the distance?
A bird.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't a bird. It certainly wasn't a bird. It was Harry losing his mind at FIFA.
I've seen the clip.
Oh, you've seen the clip. So yeah, Harry ends up conceding a terrible own goal on FIFA. He's live streaming, and his controller just gets dashed, right? And I heard like a thud. So I walk out my room, I go into his, and I go, "Yo, what's just happened? Is there a hole in the wall?" And he just goes, "You need to leave." And I've never seen him like genuinely annoyed.
Well,
actually, it wasn't even like doing it for the laughs. Like he was genuinely like, "Please leave my room." And I was like, "Oh my God, you've actually lost a plot. You've been streaming for like 2 weeks and you've already lost a plot."
Well, it was Ali, wasn't it? Ali was like talking. He was like, stop talking. And then boom, he just concedes, and it's
shambles.
This is a shit.
Yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Among Us on streams. You've been playing on streams?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're playing it tonight, aren't we?
That game is unbelievable.
I'm getting better at it. I was so bad at it.
Oh, mate. We were both terrible. I remember when we first played together, I texted you privately, just be like, this is the worst. This is the worst game
is awful. But now we've gotten better. No, it's a banger. You know what? Like, it's so popular within people that don't even, like, play games. Like, my little sister plays it on her phone. Yeah. And I've gone back home, and she's like, let's play Among Us. I'm like, what? And she's like, come on. And she brings me her iPad. She's on the phone. Yeah. Everyone's on the phones playing Among Us. I'm like, this is quite weird. It reminds me of Fortnite when it was in its prime. Yeah. Everyone knew what it was, and it was kind of like pop culture thing. But, like, it's not to that level, but it's quite popular. Bro,
it is such a fun game. I haven't got into a game like this in so long, in the sense that when I'm playing it, I get into there and I start losing my head. And friendships have been on the ropes so far.
Yeah, they have.
They actually have. I know me and Ethan had our...
because I've always got the streams up.
Yeah. No, I know, because
Which
you're
definitely
cheating.
not. I'm not cheating. I feel very alone in my bedroom when I'm dead. Which is most of the time. I'm just like, I'm not doing these tasks as it goes because I really can't be bothered.
You need to do them.
Yeah, there's a difference between need and want, though.
Yeah, it's true.
No, I know you're meant to, but I just pull up the streams and start watching.
Just watching other people.
But I pause it when I'm playing. Right, guys?
Right? Yeah. I cover your screen, I swear.
Yeah, I swear to God, I change tabs.
Which, by the way, I ended up... I'm £1,000 richer.
Why? Oh,
Currently.
yeah.
So what happened was we were playing Among Us. I got killed, and JJ was a crewmate, and he just goes, "Cal, I'll give you £1,000 if you tell me who killed you."
Oh yes.
And now look,
did he actually? So he sent it.
And I'm all for the integrity of the game and not being a pagan, but. £1,000 is £1,000, mate, and so you bet your ass I unmuted my mic, and Vicstar was in fact my killer. So
brilliant.
Chucked him under the bus, and then literally the next round, obviously Vicstar is now dead and voted out. He goes, Vic, I'll give you £1,000 if you tell me who your fellow imposter was. And I could just hear Harry mute up next to me and just start screaming, "No, don't do it, Vic, don't do it, don't do it." And then Vicstar ended up with £1,000 as well. So me and Vic are living actually.
Is JJ playing tonight?
Yeah, JJ's playing tonight.
Stuff.
See if he can squeeze £1,000 out of him.
I'm trying to get my bag tonight. Cover my deliveries for a month.
Oh, mate.
JJ is quite stupid with money in Twitch streams. I was streaming on Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
And he's just in my stream, and I don't know what he's doing for some reason, but he just starts donating some money. I'm like, cheers, JJ. Then I think he donates like £1,000, and he goes, "This is for your rent." And I'm like, "Thanks, you're a piece of shit, but thank you."
Yeah.
And then he donates it again. Same message, same amount of money, saying, "This is for your rent." And he goes, "Oh, shit. I've donated twice by accident." So I'm like, "Oh, I'll refund it." He's like, "No, don't worry."
Mate, the guy has peas. I mean, he spent £500,000 on a Pokemon chain.
Was it Pokemon? No, it's Dragon Ball Z, wasn't
whatever,
it?
bro. It's
Bears.
cartoons. It's all cartoons, man. Bro, he spent that on a chain. And you know what's so funny? He goes to me, "Oh, yeah, no." And I'm there like, "You've just thrown away £500,000. And he goes, no, jewelry is an investment." I said, "Yeah, it's an investment if other people want it.
That's never going to resell for that value, right?"
Bro, let me tell you, there is no one in the world that has £500,000 to spend that won't just go and get their own made.
True.
Yeah,
but
no one's going to go, "I want KSI's."
Yeah, no, it is quite a famous chain, though. So it might there might be someone stupid enough in the world that's got so much money, like, some rich kid that's like,
massive JJ fan.
I'll buy it, yeah.
Only if they're a JJ fan, because otherwise you would just go and get your own one made.
There's a good chance, but he's probably never going to sell it anyway.
No, I don't think he will. I think he just keeps it in a vault somewhere.
Yeah.
Hidden away. I've seen it. It's very scary because he has a lot of expensive jewelry.
You'd have to keep that somewhere like, banks have like the little safes that for personal people.
Yeah, for personal people.
Personal people. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
the personal little...
It's peas though.
Ah, fuck it.
What's the most expensive? What's the most expensive like piece of jewelry or like material item that you have? It's not your car.
Off the top of my head, there is some. Honestly, I can't think of it right now, but we'll come back to
So
that.
it can't be that expensive then?
No, it's definitely nothing more than like a few £1,000s, right?
Yeah,
What would yours be? A watch?
My watch, but
I haven't got an expensive watch.
But I don't even like the watch anymore.
No, it'll be a ring. I have a ring that's like 3,000.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I don't mind jewelry. A lot of people say like, "Oh, you're wasting money on jewelry." Some of it's quite nice. I think jewelry is pretty cool.
I like it.
I'm not sure about like these rappers like Donnies have got like a house hanging off their neck and stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't go something like too stupid, but I like a few thousand on a little number.
Would you ever get a chain that had like crimes? Just blinged out crimes.
Yeah. When Spotify come calling, yes.
Yo, just know, guys. Just know that when Chippo turns up on a podcast with a big chain that says crimes, know that we just signed a fucking Spotify deal.
No, know that we're off to Apple or Spotify. Or Deezer, whoever wants us. Anyone.
Deezer. What other ones are there? Like,
we got an Instagram DM the other day saying, "Can you chuck your podcast on Deezer?" And I was like,
Can you put it on Miniclip? Yeah, go
on. Miniclip. Oh, do you remember I used to play pool one on Miniclip back in the day?
What were some games? Did you ever play a game called Motherload? Oh my God, where you drill down and you try to find the gems and shit. Oh my, and then you like upgrade your driller. Oh my.
That sounds cool, I need to play this.
Bro, it was a bang. I haven't been on
That's my night sorted.
Bro, Miniclip was a bang at school. I don't know. Is there like equivalent? You know, when you're in school and it was IT class or whatever, everyone just jumped at the games on a different tab.
Everyone was just banging it, weren't they?
Yeah. But now they do it on their phone, I guess.
Scary maze game with the dot that you had to get through.
And then what? And it screams at you if you don't.
And then it goes. Ah!
Yeah.
That was obviously a classic.
Mm-hmm.
What else was there? There was so many though. It's hard to even think.
No, I know. School, oh mate, some of the stuff that used to happen at school. I almost got expelled from school once.
Did you?
Yeah. So this was when Cal Freezy was becoming a bit of a household name at school.
Oh yeah, a prime member.
You know,
a serious player in this game.
Yeah,
called high school.
Family would sit down in the living room and just whack on a little Cal Freezy Road to Glory. You know, that was the levels I was at.
You were a hoodlum. You're a little hoodlum.
Anyway, this is what happened. Because for the most part, I was actually very good in school. I didn't really get up to much funny business. But this one time, there was this guy, and he was winding me up so much that I went onto Twitter, and I said, yo, everybody text this guy. I can't remember what the message was or anything. It was something silly. Go and text this guy. Anyways, the guy's phone breaks, okay? But I didn't notice. So he comes in the next day, and I've been called into the office. I'm thinking, what's happened here? And they're like, oh, yeah, the kid, we'll call him James. James, mum has come in and said that his phone's broken because of all the text messages. And not only that, but now they've accessed his bank account. And I was literally there like, you are the biggest waffler of all time. And I said, you can't just access someone's bank account from their phone number. And then she was there like, well, it doesn't matter. His phone's broken. Is this when you were
Cal Freezy?
Yeah, I was Cal Freezy. So I had followers.
You was Cal Freezy in school?
Yeah.
Like year 11?
Yeah.
Shit, and people know?
Yeah, people knew. I used to get some shit.
Did they give you roast for it or no?
I had I had a good group of friends, so I was actually all right. But there was definitely, like sometimes you would get people saying things. I've always said, I wonder how many people have started YouTube channels, got shit for it in school, and then just stopped.
I think they do. I think if you try and start now, like unless you're, like, I think you take a bit of an L on that.
Yeah.
It's not as easy to.
But at the same time, everyone does like TikTok and stuff now, anyway.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like it's not as easy to start a gaming channel right now in school.
No,
surely not. I wasn't in school
back then.
When I
but back then, like, imagine even uploading a YouTube video was so weird. It was there like
it was. What? You would be seen as like, what you doing, bro? Why are you recording yourself like people online? Like
they didn't understand I was onto something. I could smell the bag. I was like, it's coming.
You could smell that fucking coin, baby. I was like Mario hitting those.
You don't know about this.
You don't know the bread is coming. Now here we are.
And I'm on a podcast getting drunk every day, hungover. Pure pain. Do you have any school stories? Did you almost get? I mean, everyone has school stories, but did you almost?
I was a piece of shit in school.
Really? Were you actually?
I was a piece of shit.
Yeah, I've got a story after this. Go ahead.
I don't know. What happened?
I had a teacher cry once actually, but it wasn't exactly my fault. I had a kid sat next to me in French class. We'll call him Barry. Yeah. Barry sat next to me and he was a real shithead. I was more like the class clown. I would always try and get like cheap laughs, but this guy was just a shithead. Yeah. And me and Barry sat at the front.
Is Barry his real name?
No.
I'm gonna say that's a fucking stinker.
Yeah.
Barry?
Poor Barry's
right,
listening to this podcast. You think, wow, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we sat at the front of French class and she had like this lucky plant that she used to put on her desk. Small thing, probably like, 1.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
It was nice though, but it was her lucky plant. Anyways, what shithead Barry would do, every time she turned around to look at the whiteboard.
This is the teacher, right?
No, shithead Barry is the kid.
Yeah, and you're talking about the teacher. Though.
Yeah, the teacher turning around to look at the write on the whiteboard. He would take one leaf off, just one leaf. Right, and so anyways, after about 5 leaves, she starts to notice.
Bro, this is psychopathic behavior.
Bro, it's mental. Shithead Barry was different. Yeah, shithead Barry. Anyways, does it, and eventually, bro, it's down to its final leaves, and this all happened in one class, right?
Not the final fucking
leaf.
Leaf.
Bro, there's a few leaves, and she switches, and she goes, "Don't you fucking know? You don't know what this plant means to me." All this sort of stuff. Like loses it and said, "If you touch this again, I'm sending you out." And we're there like, nah, like it's gonna kick off if shithead Barry takes the last leaf here.
Wow.
Anyways, turns around. He doesn't do it. He goes to me, Cal, you take off the final leaf. I'm thinking, I can't take off the final leaf.
You didn't do it, did you, bro?
He goes, like, I can't take off the final leaf. Anyways, the whole class has seen him tell me, and if I don't take off the final leaf, I've bottled it here.
Nah, man, not the final leaf,
no,
bro.
On the
you
lucky
didn't
plant,
take
bro.
the final leaf off.
So anyways, she turns around to go write on the whiteboard. I've snatched her finally.
Not the finally.
On the lucky plant. She turns around, doesn't even say anything, just breaks down in tears, absolutely breaks down. I'm thinking, oh no, what have I done? I thought I was just going to get bollocked at and kicked out of class. She's broke down in tears. Obviously, the plant had more of a sentimental meaning. And now to this day, I'm so guilty. So if you were my French teacher when I was like 14 years old, I need to, and you're watching me, I'll have to apologize. I'm sorry about the lucky plant.
Was she fit?
No, not at all.
So just had to get the serious question out of the way that everyone was wondering.
Yeah. Everyone said, like, fuck, is she fit though? Is she bang? Everyone had that teacher in school though that was a world.
Oh no, yeah.
Was my English teacher.
I've got a good story. This isn't in school, but this is in college.
Yeah.
So I had this maths teacher. I had to actually retake maths in college, even though
I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, even though I was right in the top set for most school, I used to fuck around so much, no revision, nothing, black the whole way through. Somehow passed everything but maths.
Yeah.
And then I've retaken maths. I'm sat in the classroom, and it's most people from my old school in college. So there's about 10, 15 people in there, and I've turned around to my mate and I've gone, "United game, well, talk to me." And obviously, I'm always like this in every class, and the teacher's just lost his shit, and he's gone. He's just gone like, "You're a piece of shit." Like, blah, blah, blah. I start swearing. I'm like, "Oh, this is kicking off because he just swore." And then he grabs a chair, launches it across the. This is a 100% true story. Launches it across the room, and he's like, "Get out!" And I'm like, "Whoa!" And then I basically left college because of that.
Why?
And changed college because it was a really intense, mad moment. I was like, I can't really go back there now.
Yeah.
And
well, my teacher left 2 weeks after she broke down.
And so it gets worse. This isn't even the main part of the story. So obviously I've left, and he for some reason I had him on Facebook, and he used to message me on Facebook, right? Strange things.
Yeah.
But at the time, I didn't know that for some reason. I'm like 17, but I've not realized that it's strange.
Yeah.
Stuff like, I went back not long and looked at it, and it's stuff like, "Hi, Josh, so have you become a man yet?"
Yeah, bro, that's a red flag.
College teacher, okay?
Yeah.
And I just didn't know, right? There's more stuff, more stuff. Boom, a few years later, actually, comes out that he has been caught, like, talking to underage boys in chat rooms or something.
That is a disaster.
There are articles about it. He said he's been fired, all this
You're
stuff.
lucky you didn't reply.
He didn't go to I was like, oh my God, I did reply. But I was just talking to him normally.
Yeah.
I was thought, oh, he doesn't hate me anymore. That's what I was happy about. But in reality, he was trying to get at the young chipper. He was trying to see my little member.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm not into 45-year-old men.
No, that's fine, bro. You're allowed to not be into that, by the way.
And I guess it would. It wouldn't even be illegal because I was like probably 17, 18?
I don't even know, bro.
So it's technically he was not in the wrong, but yeah, he was doing worse. And yeah, that's it. We'll call him Jefferson. Mr. Jefferson. But yeah, that was quite a mad story. But yeah.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about school. I can't remember what it was now, but there was lots.
Is your school has it got a college? Because that's what it is most of the days now. It's joint, isn't it? Mine wasn't like that either.
In Scotland, it wasn't.
Oh.
You just had. Well, but it's weird. Like whenever someone goes like, "Oh, year 11," I don't know what year 11 is because they do it like S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6, S7.
Is that what it is now? Wait, you don't know about year 11,
bro? So year 11 means nothing to me.
What?
Yeah.
That's what. I don't know if it's still like that now, but I was it's year 7 to year 11 secondary school. What? That's not what it is for you.
Yeah, I was in like S3, S4.
That's some beat.
I think it's
shit,
like secondary year 3, secondary year 4, some shit.
Is that just some Scotland shit?
Yeah,
it has to be. It has to be.
It's pure waff.
Yeah, that's what it is.
School was a good time though. If anyone is watching and you're at school, enjoy it. Yeah, school is actually banging. I love school. Did you like school?
It's reasonably okay. School didn't get good to me until like year 11.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because I was too skinny and like the little victim. I was funny, and that's why I got away with it for a little bit. And then in year 11,
in school though, you need to have like there has to be like one thing that you're like good at.
You have to be good at football, like some sport that is popular.
Funny,
rugby,
either smart, like any of those.
But you could be super smart and still take many L's because
but
people pick on people for being smart, right?
Like I don't know what it's like nowadays, but yeah, back in the day, it definitely was.
That's what it was like in my school. The super smart ones got picked on, and look, I'm sure they're smashing it now though.
Yeah, but definitely back in the school, like I was good at sports, and then I was also quite funny. But then you had like the kids that were like looking for scholarships in sports, so they were sweet. But then you just had the ones that were just like in the middle, and they just caught a lot.
Did you have any like guys that went on to play football or anything?
No, mate, not in Scotland.
We had like one guy.
We got guys that go do fish and chip shop.
Played for Rochdale for a bit, and that was
Rochdale.
Rochdale. When I think they were League One at the time. Could be wrong. It might be League Two, but yeah, I don't think that went into anything though.
That was it.
He was good.
You got any claim to fame? Anyone famous go to your school besides obviously young chip?
There's only one other person I can think of, and she's called Madison. I don't know if her second name is online, but on Instagram she's called Madison Sarah.
Yeah.
And she's like Instagram model.
You hit her up?
No,
be honest, Graham.
No.
Nah.
She is peg though. I will say that.
Yo, is this you shooting your shot right now?
She is very.
Nah,
so she's too peg for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you actually I don't believe in like leagues and that, you know?
No, she's in her own league, chilling, doing it. She was like.
You know what's so funny? I hope people from this podcast now go on her Instagram comment and it's like, yo, Chip rates you.
Oh, no. Now that you said that, now that's going to happen. But no, she's chilling in her own thing. I'm doing my own thing. I'm in the middle, you know. I'm vibing. I'm in the middle. Obviously, I'm probably like just.
What are you saying? You're top six. Top six.
Top six what?
Like in the Premier League, top six.
Yeah, I would say I'm a top six side now.
Yeah.
No, I'd say I'm top six in like the Bundesliga, to be honest, fella.
Top six in Bundesliga.
Yeah. No, I'm top four in because sometimes like I can't handle like the serious ball.
Yeah. No,
yeah. When the pressure's on, you know, I'll crumble. I'll leave a lot of space.
In behind.
Yeah. Oh no.
Anyways. Back to what the point that I was making though is that I don't believe in like leagues. I believe that like an absolute rotter, a trout as we call them, can bag a worldie. Can be a serious. And that goes both ways. That goes for guys and girls.
You can be a trout and you can be aiming for Ballon d'Or. Like it can happen.
It can happen. It's rare. Trust me, it's rare. And you got to excel in a lot of other qualities.
Well, I mean, it's so obvious in just like look at anyone that's got a lot of money.
Yeah,
they do always have like an attractive like partner. That is true.
No? Yeah, but do you reckon they're with them for the right reason, or do you reckon it's the peas?
I don't think they'll be with them just for the peas, but I think the fact that they are so successful makes them more attractive.
Do you know what I've said this? Yeah, I said success is one of the most attractive things about a woman, a guy, anything.
Yeah.
Because like for me, especially with women, if they're successful at something, if you're good at something,
gives you some points.
If you're good
for
at
sure,
bro,
I'm not trying to be with someone that doesn't do anything at all.
Yeah. Someone that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Two, just like isn't passionate about something.
Want that ambition. Yeah, if I see a bit of ambition, like you want to start a business, you want to do something like that, you may not have done it yet, but that's still a dub in my eyes.
If you're a championship, but I see like here's a prime example: the way Klopp works his team. Yeah, everyone's got to put in a shift. While every player might not be a worldie, but if you put in a shift, look what you can achieve.
Yeah, you can achieve great things.
Amazing.
It's true. You got a good set of friends around you and a team of inspiring people and positive vibes, and you can go and do great things.
So you can be a championship player. I have no doubt in my mind that you can shoot for the UCL. The Champions League. Don't let no one hold you down.
You're only as strong as your weakest player. Is that the term?
I don't know what the hell that's got to do with anything we're talking about.
No, I don't. You know what? I think you're completely right. Way I've just pulled that one out my asshole, to be honest. Even Sam's laughing at me. Spare me.
Holidays this year. I wanted to talk about that because I needed something to
give me
we
can't, can we?
Crippling depression.
Well, we have to wait until December 2nd, then we're bouncing if we can.
Bouncing, bro. I'm tempted. I think you can still go to like Dubai and places like that.
Not right now, though.
Now you can if it's for work. I say we shoot a video out there for the fellas on tour.
Yeah, talking to me, right?
Yeah,
right? Yeah. Because I've always wanted to go to Dubai to film a Dubai video.
Yeah, no, exactly that.
Yeah.
But I've seen people who are just jetted now. They're just like, I'm cutting.
Really?
Yeah.
I spoke to someone the other day. They were like, just bounce to Lanzarote, and I was like,
Lanzarote.
Yeah.
What like an Essex place to go?
I've never been there. I don't even know where it is.
Nah, it's sort of just like I get that. Isn't it like Benidorm vibes?
I'm getting Benidorm vibes.
Yeah, I'm getting Benidorm.
By the way, we want to go to Benidorm. Like we've
desperate to go.
We've been talking about this for like maybe 2-3 years now. We had died. I think it'll be a banger.
It'll be so funny. Yeah, it's just a boys' holiday, but in like
it's a shithole. Man.
Yeah,
it's a full on shithole.
Yeah,
and it's just like one of those places where you go, it's the cheapest spot, and you're just all gonna get better.
I heard it's just mums out there, bro. Are you trying to get a little cougar jumping up and down on the pogo stick?
Look. At the end of the day,
you are all right. Cool. No, but I'd love to go to. It's essentially like sunshine and a shithole. That's ideal.
Mate, I'm trying to go out there, meet a couple of Garys, Jeff, like, you know, pub lads.
Tattooed, like tribal tattoos all over.
I want them to tell me about how money's ruined football and Pep's on it. I want to hear that. Yeah. I want that. I want it all. I want it. Edward has ruined our club. I want it all.
No, that's fine. Well, I'm totally down to go. So as soon as all this is
little
over.
England tattoo on it.
On the side.
Little England flag here on the side. Proper lads. They love the Queen Silver.
Mate, they do. They do. And you know what's like a classic as well? It's like a calf tattoo.
Oh,
bro, they love a calf tattoo.
Little lion on there.
The 3 lions.
No.
It's a classic. Do you know what's funny is I know there's someone watching this and their dad has one of these tattoos.
Mate, there's probably someone watching this right now. I honestly believe there's someone watching this with like a England flag tattooed on them somewhere, or like a British tattoo.
If you are, guys, then please send it into our fellas.
We'll bring it up on the next podcast.
But make sure you put like a bit of writing that says the fellas next to your tattoo.
Yeah, show it's real.
Yeah, so
if you do that, we'll bang that on the next podcast. That would be really funny.
100%. That would be so jokes. Make sure, guys, if there is anything wild like that, just send it through to us on Instagram DMs. But make sure it's a photo, so we don't have to press like accept the request and then pre your photo, because that's long. It needs to like already be shown. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No, not really.
Okay, I'm waffling.
But yeah, and also just make sure it says at the fellas.
Yeah, it's got to have that.
We don't want no Google images, bollocks sake. Come on, let's keep this legit. But yeah, we want to show stuff like that on the podcast, so please do that.
Mate, our holidays in general, like we've had some bangers. I was gonna say when JJ comes on, we'll go through like the Ibiza ones, because me and you have had some barkers in Ibiza.
We've had some. Yeah,
me and JJ had some big ones. But other than that, what we had, like, we went on a ski trip. We've been on a couple ski trips together. You got a concussion on the ski trip?
Oh, the concussion on the ski trip. Oh no.
Because you're a bit of a stinker when it comes to the snowboard.
I've gotten better though.
Yeah.
But at the time, that held me back, because once I got that concussion, I was like too scared. And in snowboarding, you have to have no fear, because when you need to turn on your toe side, or you know, you have to.
You have to have the balls to do it.
You have to lean into the hill, which now is obviously no problem. But that really made me not be able to do it for ages. Yeah. Because I was going, probably about 3 miles per hour. End of the slope.
My man was moving like a snail.
It was the end of the slope. I was like coming up, you know, where I'm about to take my shoe off. It's icy. You know, it's the end of the day. The board has just somehow like come out from above me. I've flown back and I've just helmet on. Yeah. And I've just gone, ooh.
Yeah, this is key, by the way. His helmet was on. Like we all use helmets.
Yeah, if I didn't have my helmet on there, we could have been in trouble.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I did. And I just remember being like, oh, that hurt. And then I was like, let me get up. And I was like, oh, can't get up right now. And then it was just a weird day.
And no, but yeah, not only that.
As well, didn't it?
Yeah, well, you slept for like, mate, honestly, like 15, 16 hours, and you're not supposed to sleep. But we didn't really know that you had a concussion. And then when you slept for 16 hours, I was there like, this Donny could be dying.
That was a stinker.
But then just the night before that, because by the way, like ski nights out are quality.
Oh, man, they're great, aren't they?
Unreal. And
where is it that we usually go?
Val d'Isere.
Yeah, if any of you guys been there, I'm sure you'll know. Dick's T-Bar.
Dick's T-Bar, yo, mate. So it's essentially just like a bar wedged into the mountain.
It's almost like a table club in the mountains. Like, it is a bang. It's full of Swedish
but everyone's jumping up on the tables and stuff.
Got the Europeans that just go crazy, don't they?
Do you remember when we were like table whores? So
we actually were, weren't we? For the Swedish ones.
So we went to this Dick's T-Bar spot, right? And it was Swedish week, and we went in there. We just went in for a few drinks, whatever. And there's loads of it was a full on like table club. Can you imagine that up in the mountains? Anyways, all these guys were here. Me and Chip were just we would go to the bar, have a few drinks like this, and then we hear like some Donny say, "Oh, Chip, come over here.
So they were fans, weren't they?
Yeah,
right?
And he calls them on, and they're fans, and they had some big old table, and we were there like, yeah, cool, like, we'll chill out with you guys, just soak up some drinks, moving like some proper little table whores. But we were like, this is the life, you know. Now I know why chicks do it.
I enjoyed it.
So we were sitting there.
I didn't pay a penny.
And then what happened though? Do you not remember what happened? Was across the other side of the club, another set of Donnies wave over, go, yo, Cal, Chip, what's going on? We thought, we'll say hello to fans. Like, we'll go across there. We go across there, and we're like, yo, what's going on, fellas? And they're having a grand old time. And then, like, this is peak table whore energy, this. Yeah, they start getting out the vodka and just, like, pouring it in our mouths, like, skying it. And we were there, like, mouth open, like, oh, mate, it was so poor.
We were whores.
Yeah, but what would happen is now these two tables were competing to have me and Crimes at their table. So they would keep offering us a madness and like, oh mate, proper like table whore energy.
No, that was quality. I didn't spend a penny. I was soaking up. That was that was me in my prime, mate.
But that made me realize like that's how chicks do it.
Yeah,
that like they go out in Mayfair and London.
They want the good-looking girls on the table, and that's what they do. And it makes sense, you know, why spend a penny.
We were the good-looking girls, huh?
We were. We were. I felt I wasn't a drought for once.
Yeah. And then later that night, obviously, I went home, went to bed, slept as you do when you go to bed. Woke up the next day, and I'll go through and where's Chip? Chip's
not where this one's going. For fuck's sake.
It's past 7 a.m. and everyone knows Chippo comes back at 7 a.m. That's his bedtime. That is. So I'm looking around. I'm thinking, where the hell is Chip? 9 p.m. goes by. We start to get a little bit concerned at this point. We think, shit. So, anyways, we a couple of the girls that we were staying with went out on a little hunt for Chip. Went looking, came back. They're like, we can't find him. I go, I'm actually like genuinely worried at this point. Where the hell is Crimes? Anyways, I think, mate, it was like 11. I think it was like 11-ish.
11 a.m.
Boom, you come crashing through the door. And then you got to tell and then you tell us what happened.
Basically, I got lost. I got lost in the resort, hammered. But at the same time, I can always find my way back. And it was just like, it must have been one of the earlier nights because I didn't know my way around. And I think something about the way that you got into our chalet was you needed like essentially like and I didn't know the code or anything. So even when I did find it, I had to wait ages. But obviously the best part of the story is obviously it's freezing. It's we're talking like 6 a.m. in the mountains. It's so cold. Yeah, I've got my coat, but even that is not enough.
Yeah.
And there's nobody around. And eventually I see a bin man, you know, the bin men doing the bins. I've just gone up to them and be like, fellas, I'm going to die out here if you don't let me in the car. And they're like, hey? And I'm like, look, long story short, I'm hammered. I can't get into my chalet. In fact, I don't even know where it is. And my phone's dead. And they're like, all right, well, you fucked it here. Jump in. So I've gone on the bin run.
You've done a bin run out in the mountains. So
I've done a bin run out in fucking mountains.
He comes crashing through at 11 a.m. Chip, where you been?
Yeah, and eventually we just figured out where it was, recognised a couple of shops around there. I was like, this is the one. I had to wait, though, when I even got there because a couple of people were sleeping. Yeah. Eventually, though, people wake up because, you know, I think the girls wake up early always. Yeah. Boom, banged it. They've all come down, got me, and I'm like, thank you.
Oh, my, mate.
Thank you.
The fact you went on a bin run out there because you were lost at the bottom of the mountain.
And these guys barely spoke any English. When I left them, I was like, thank you so much. Give them a hug and everything. They were just like, what the fuck is this kid doing? Must have been like, 21 at the time? Yeah, off the rails.
Unreal, mate. That is so funny.
That is a quality story, though.
Mate, the bin man story.
Yeah, no, we love that story. It gets brought up quite often, to be fair.
Well, yeah, you love to bring it up when everyone's smashed.
Yeah, no, it's a classic. It's a classic. What else have we got?
Ooh, I'm trying to think, like, in terms of holiday stories. There's a lot. Like I said, I don't really want to go into the Ibiza ones. The Napa one. Oh, I will. I didn't go.
You didn't go to Napa?
No, but I'll tell you.
I remember when I went to Maga with JJ and Joe.
Oh my god! Yeah, what was that like?
That wasn't even long ago, you know.
No,
that was like when me and JJ were like 24, 25. Maybe like 2-3 years ago. With it was
Elliot
me,
as well.
JJ, Elliot, and I swear, was it Joe?
Joe,
JMX. Yeah. So JJ's just like, boys, I want to go Maga. And I was like, fuck it, I'll go Maga with you. It's a fucking shithole, but we'll go. And he's like, right. He's like, all right, let's do it. Next thing I know, he's booked all the hotels and
he's paid for everything.
He's paid for everything. And I've gone, so wait, what? So it's just done. He's like, yeah, I've booked it. We're all going for about 5 days. I'm like, all right, great. We've gone out there. It's a fucking shit show. Obviously, we've got JJ with. You know what?
Did he have a bodyguard with him?
I don't even think we took Chuck with us.
By the way, Chuck's the name of JJ. Yeah, Chuck is one of JJ's bodyguards.
Yeah, he's a great guy, by the way. Shout out to him.
Legend.
I actually can't remember if we took Chuck because it was such a shit show. I'm talking. Yeah. Obviously, we've got Joe as well.
Yeah,
Joe was very popular as well.
Yeah.
I mean, still is, but it was like you've got the two prime UK YouTubers with you, and I was like, this is bollocks. I can't deal with this. It was hard. Even that for me, it was tough. I was like, fuck me. And it just gets too much.
Yeah.
You're walking down the strip, you can't go anywhere. Mm-hmm. And JJ's got so many people around him. It's like, fuck, we fucked it here. It's going to be like this the whole holiday. But eventually, we cut the balaclavas and everything for him. And
is that actually what you did?
He had to get to this guy. It's probably the worst place to go for him.
Yeah.
Because it's 16 to like 21.
Yeah.
So that's the target. That's the age out there. It's not like Ibiza where it's a bit older.
Yeah.
It was just it was a shit shop. But it's class though. It was great.
Yeah.
It's great. It's at the vodka that they give you out there is
Bro, it's not. Bro, it's paint stripper.
dangerous. Yeah,
It's
even when you
horrible.
ask for the good ones, I swear to just.
Mate, of course not. None of it, and it's all just like refilled petrol. It's
Yeah.
just petrol, man.
You ever notice that you can buy like a bottle of Grey Goose for like 15 euros?
Out there, yeah.
There's something dodgy going on there, you know. Sealed as well. Oh, yeah.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah, but no, that was class. What was the one you talking about? Napa. I didn't go to that one.
Yeah, you didn't go to Napa. This was like a big YouTuber trip.
That was before I was your mate, though, I think. Just before we become
Yeah,
friends.
yeah. So it was, what was it? It was literally everyone, mate. Joe Sugg, Joe Weller. It was everyone, like Toby, all the Simon boys. You know, it was everyone. Me, Lux, yeah. We go out there, and when we landed, bro, there was so many people waiting at the airport, and I was literally there just like,
Wait,
this is
how
some
did they
One
know?
Direction
How
shit,
did they
bro.
know?
What are you lot on? It turns out because they saw like our stories of us being on a plane, and they managed to track it, because this was before, like nowadays we don't really say when or where we're going.
That's why you lot never post that you're on a plane anymore, is it?
Yeah.
I remember Simon telling me once, don't post that.
And there was another reason for it, but I don't want to encourage that
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, it's
That's mad, though.
yeah. So anyway, went down in there, went to the villa, stayed there. We go on a couple nights out, anyways. We come back from one big night out, and we're all sat around. We brought loads of new people back that we met on the night out. Anyways, it's all slowing down
I
now.
love them ones where you just take randoms
Bro,
back.
no, it was for loads of randoms.
I'm a criminal for that, mate.
Yeah.
I've done that about 1 million times. I've taken very suspect Donnies back to
yeah,
my
yeah,
house.
yeah.
Whoa.
So we're back there, and we did have Chuck with us on this trip, and a couple others as well. But Chuck was staying in our villa. It was me, JJ, Simon. I think that might have been it actually in our villa. So Chuck calls me downstairs. So the party's over. Everyone's like gone home. Chuck calls me down. He goes, "Cal, you're never gonna guess what. Look outside. Yeah, look outside." I look out onto the not sunbeds, what did like loungers.
Mm-hmm.
There's two people just porking. Mate, two people.
I didn't see this.
And we don't know them. Like it's two randoms that we just brought back, and I'm creasing. Yeah, it's two random people. Anyways, Chuck's like, "Do you want me to like get rid of them?" And I was like, "Yeah, go on, get rid of them." And as soon as he steps out, he goes, "Oi!" like this. My Don jumps out of her, bro. Yeah, and he's like, "Oh my god!" He puts on boxers, leaves all his clothes, and legs it to the beach. Like, leaves her there completely naked on this thing. And he just legs it. He didn't look back. All his clothes still there. And then Chuck goes, the girl get changed and get out. And so anyway, she starts getting changed. And then she walks over back to the villa and goes, "My friend's in that house. My friend's in that house." And we're like, "What and what?" And she's like, "I'm not leaving unless my friend's coming with me." And then we were like, "She's in there having a good time by herself inside."
Was she peg?
Which bang? I don't know. Wait, which one? The one outside?
The one
screaming?
that's just been hammered.
Oh, I can't even remember, boss, bro.
Sorry,
she weren't great.
I just got to ask the question that everyone was thinking.
Nah, I know.
Right?
And she was in there, and then we went in, and I opened the door, and I was like, "Your mate's outside. She wants to go home." And then she's just like, "No, I'm not going home. So I went outside. I told the girl, I was like, "Your mate don't want to go home." And then Chuck's like, "You just got to leave. You got to go home. Like, you can't stay."
Oh, no way. What an L.
And, bro, it's such an
Mate, the
L.
Donnie's just bouncing, though. That is quality.
Bro, he literally just bounced. He jumped out of her and bounced.
Wow, now that is a story. Didn't see that one going that way.
One's
Was he
mad.
giving her a good one, or?
Well, I didn't say to watch for much of it. I just saw that there was porking going down, and I said, "Oh, bro, I can't be having
How
this."
did you see that?
I wanted to sunbathe on that tomorrow.
What were they thinking, like, that no one would see from the windows?
Well, yeah, because, I mean, we'd all like head off to bed, essentially, and they were just like stragglers. So they just thought, they could just knock one out quick time while we were all getting a snooze on. And obviously her mate was inside getting...
So how was it that you came... What time did you get, like, 5 a.m. or something?
Oh, it's like 6 a.m. Yeah.
Why did you come out at 6 a.m.?
What's that?
Why did you come out at that time? How did you clock that?
No, because Chuck was doing his like bodyguard shit. Like, he was up making sure there was no funny business going down. And so then Chuck calls me down.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Yo, Cal, you got to come check this." I'm there. And then he just goes, "Do you want me to do anything about it?" I was like, "Too fucking right." So we went and
Fuck me.
Bro, it's so
You just
funny.
ruined their pork, mate.
I don't give a shit, bro. Don't pork on where I'm staying.
God, I hope he
That was funny.
managed to get his nut. Poor
Nah,
lad.
he defo didn't. He defo didn't.
didn't?
He was mid like Duracell bunny. Like he was
Probably-
flying, bro.
Probably went to the beach for a wank.
That is foul. That is that.
He's like, fuck it. He's like, no, fuck it. I'm just going to have to go stroke my little member on the beach. Into the sunrise. Just going at it like, ah!
Absolutely hammered at 7 a.m.
Yeah. And then he's got that post-up clarity on the beach like, oh, no.
All my clothes are back there.
I hope he's watching this. Wherever you are out there.
I think about him sometimes, and I think, I wonder where he went. He never came to get his clothes.
Do you know anything about him? Like what his name was, what his vibe was?
Man, I just know him as the Duracell bunny. He
What?
was putting in work though. I had to respect it, and I do apologize for like stopping that. Maybe looking back, I probably should have let him do his thing, but it is what it is, bro. Like
Should have given him a couple
the story's
more minutes,
better.
mate.
The fact that he just absolutely bricked it, left his clothes, and pegged it in his boxers straight towards the
What
beach.
clothes did he have? Like any little designer numbers? He left a little.
Crimes. I don't have that sort of memory, bro. I wasn't going. Oh, do you know what? He's actually got some Calvins on. I'll let him do his business.
Oh my god, that's quality. I'll give you that.
So I felt like we skipped the part where we tell everyone what we're drinking. So I'll tell everyone what I'm drinking. Oh my god, Chip's about to tip over our bar here.
Sam, could you grab me that banter, please,
Yeah.
mate?
I'll
Yeah, but I don't want to tip over the bar.
that's fine. So what what are you drinking right now?
I'm drinking. Well, I've got a vodka in there, and Sam, if you can see him, he's about to grab me the old Fanta.
Thank you very much.
Sam.
And if I could please get just chuck some Diet Coke or some 7-Up, please.
Serious
7-Up.
bartending. You know, we actually had a lot of DMs on the fellas' Instagram. We read them all, by the way. So if you want to go and follow us on the fellas' Insta and DM, go
Another
for it.
plug.
'Cause we literally read them all.
Come on now.
We've had a fair few. What they call bar mixologists, is it?
Yeah, like
someone who
mixer,
is
yeah,
someone who's
bartender.
but someone who knows how to do cocktails. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
We had so many saying, look, if you ever need one on, I'll just be on the side making cocktails for the whole podcast.
Really, I didn't even see those. That's
And I was
sick.
thinking to myself, that is not even a bad idea because obviously the mics might pick it up, but not these mics.
Oh, that would be
I don't
really
think so.
sick, you know.
Yeah, so we would have someone on like the side there just mixing up cocktails for
Chefing
us.
it up.
Like, once we've cleared all the crap that we've got going on, we could have a little
Yeah.
table just over there.
I like
and
that,
he's
you
just
know.
going away. He's just hammering away with the mixer. He's not
the shaker.
He's not doing. Oh, right, brilliant. We're moving on from
Yeah,
that
'cause
one.
we have all the utensils for these dons to come through.
Yeah,
and-
yeah, we've
and
had a few saying I'd love to do it. That's what I do. I'll make your own cocktails, make your own special one.
What,
with
the-
your own
the
name-
fe- the
with your
fella's
own- with your
cocktail?
own name. Yeah,
What would you have in it?
vodka
Yeah.
and orange.
Topped with some semen?
No, just vodka
No,
and
just
orange.
vodka and orange, yeah. Okay,
is
that's
that a
fair.
cocktail? No, that's a vodka and orange, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just vodka orange. You've had a
Nah,
second.
I don't know much about like, what kind of shit you're putting in it.
We just get him to make it.
It's like espresso martini. The way that espresso martini got made,
I love an espresso martini.
1990 or 19 something, and a woman walks into the bar and says, "Make something that's gonna wake me up and also fuck me up." And then Donnie just makes an espresso martini, and that was birth for the espresso.
That's like an
martini.
urban myth.
Yeah, I read the story on it today. I was like, "Fuck me, that's decent." That when I was reading how do you make espresso martinis.
Nice.
Yeah, they're complicated. I can't make anything.
Surely it's just an espresso shot in a martini.
Nah, I don't think it is. When I was
Okay.
reading the thing on it, it was like, no,
Who are you
it's
making espresso martinis for?
just myself.
Oh, God.
What? I make steak for myself. I mean, it doesn't look like a steak when it's done, but
It's the effort. It's the thought that counts.
yeah, I've got all the gear. I've got a cookbook.
Absolutely
I've got the pans.
no
I've got
idea.
everything, but I've no idea. I'm trying my best. So I'm trying to learn how to cook because I live on my own now.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. By the way, guys, if you do hear like a little bit of a drill going on, I don't know why, but they've decided to go ahead and
should be
create
alright.
the new fucking Eiffel Tower inside here.
Well, they're filming Ice Age in the next room.
Well, they fucking better be with all that noise.
No, that's what's going on in the next room.
No, it's
Ice
not.
Age voiceovers for the new film. You know
You're-
what passengers they sign?
You're waffling.
Yeah, of course I am. Fucking idiot.
Oh, you fucking idiot. Twat. Yo, what goes on in your brain?
Bro, I don't know how that all came.
Bro, that was, yeah, you're an elite waffler there, bro. Among Us tonight is going to be busy.
Oh, definitely.
All right, so should we, like we said, we got some questions from you guys early
Yes,
on.
let's do it. I've only screenshotted a couple because I don't put any effort into this podcast, but no, I do.
He does. He couldn't even get the fucking thumbnail sorted for the latest one.
No, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I'll start off with one. So, like I said, I'm not going to name any names because this is an anonymous.
Yeah, we don't name names. All right, so I got Jeffrey Parson here that says, no, I'm kidding.
All right, here we go.
You start us off.
We've got from a chick by the tiny little 1 pixel thing that I can see here. Can friends with benefits work?
I'm speaking with little experience here.
Really? Okay. Have you ever had a friends with benefits? Like
Yeah.
You've had that arrangement.
I've had that arrangement. Mm-hmm. Well, I think it can work, but both people have to be only attracted to each other and find each other's personalities shit.
Yeah.
So
do you know what's so funny is I have 100% had this situation, right?
Yeah.
I matched this girl on Tinder. And then went for a drink, and it wasn't really a vibe. But anyways, we went back to her gaff and XYZ. And then from there, it was always just late night, like a text, and that was it. You go around, and I just cut afterwards.
Yeah.
But it was both like she literally told me, she's like, I don't like your personality. Oh. Like we were both in the same boat. Like because I was like, I don't actually like chatting to this girl. I don't like chatting to her.
That's a surprise.
So it's not even friends with benefits. It's just with benefits. Because we wouldn't be friends otherwise, I don't think. So I don't even know if that counts as a friends with benefit. We were both there like, you are actually I didn't enjoy talking to her.
Some people just don't match up. Like
straight up though.
Like I think your personality is.
Thank you, bro.
Is okay at best.
I was fishing for a compliment there. And it took a while, but we got there.
No, but it's true. Like some people, like you could have a cracking personality to one person, and another person will just think this guy.
Here's something for you though. This is where it doesn't work. All right, listen in, tune in, ladies, men, everyone that has made it this far into the
podcast.
This right
relationship
here.
Advice.
If you guys are currently friends, with no benefits, and then a drunken thing happens, or maybe not a drunken thing, because did you know, Chip, that some people actually are sober for a lot of their lives? But let's say
that's embarrassing.
These two, and so you've been friends for however long, and then something happens, and then you go, oh, we don't want to have a relationship, so we'll just be friends with benefits. I'm telling you right now, it will not work.
Really?
It won't work. You guys will end up catching feels for one another because you're already good friends. Then there's no way that it's going to stay just as friends with benefits. I can promise you this. But if you just meet someone and first thing, there's obviously like a physical attraction there. And then you decide off of meeting someone early doors, you say, let's have a friends with benefits arrangement. Then it works.
Fuck me.
Bro, you're like that.
You're like Will Smith from the film Hitch right now.
Bro, I got you. Any dating advice. Bro, there's a good thing we got lots of questions here to get through. But let me tell you now, friends with benefits can work if it's off the bat. If you've known this person for a while
long, no.
and you try and finesse a little one,
L,
hold that on your forehead. It's not going to work. So there we go. That's my thoughts. And you said you haven't really had much experience, but would you agree with that? Do you think that's a fair bit of advice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all my experience is just this maximum 2 time, and that's it.
Really?
Yeah. I've never had a super consistent person that I'm not ended up seeing or being with, and don't think so. Anyway.
Okay. Here we go. Next up, we've got my girl just broke up with me and is posting TikToks about how I sucked and shit. What do I do?
As in sucked, like he was not cool.
Yeah, I that's what I would assume is like about how I sucked or like.
Well, she is, unless he's done something really bad. She sounds like a sweat.
That's a horrible little prick.
Yeah,
like if you're doing that, there's no need for it. There's no,
and
I can only imagine that this person.
That's like childish behavior.
That's what I'm saying. That I can only imagine that this person's young, because
has to be,
because if you are over the age of 16, and that is happening, then you need to check yourself. Like constantly going on it. I mean, you can discussing, but like to take the piss out of
what a waste of sperm.
Right. I mean, that seems it seems on the extreme side of that.
I'm just trying
I get the message.
Was it a guy?
I can't really tell. And I don't take that. If you send that in, don't take it personally. It's just that the
pixels
thing's too small.
I'm gonna assume.
No, he said my girl. So
I'm gonna assume that's a guy.
I'm gonna assume it, but we've been told many times don't assume these things.
Yeah, but for the sake of the conversation,
we're
gonna say it's a guy. I'm just backing my bro on that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Look, anyways, he's asked. We haven't given him an answer. He's asked, "What do I do?" Mate, you need to cut her out from your life. Yeah. You need to block her TikTok so you don't see that
completely.
Mate, remove this person from your life,
And don't retaliate. Don't stop.
Yes.
Just be the bigger person.
If you nibble and you bite, it's an L.
That's
you
what they want.
hold the L.
That's what you want. Once, like, if you do nothing and a complete radio silence, she is going to be like, wait, why am I just not getting it? She wants a response. She wants to trigger him 100%. In some way. If he just firms it and she's like, fuck, this Donnie actually don't give a shit, you're going to be like, boom, move on, get a better thing, and you're just living your life.
Yeah. Love that from you, Crimes. All right, here we go. Next up. Ooh, this one's quite deep here. This one is from a girl. How to know when it's time to break up with someone. That was tough.
I don't know. That is tough.
And I think it's also maybe a little bit too vague because there are lots of there's
so many situations. Like anything could happen. I mean, if you're talking in general, I just guess when you don't see, if you can't picture yourself with this person in many years to come, then that's probably the seller. If you can't genuinely sit down and think, might be marrying this Don, or I can't wait to have so many future holidays with him, experience different things, you know, go to fucking Venice with him, take a little hike in, you know, the Venezuelan mountains, or all this kind of mad shit, you know.
Yeah, like
Egyptian dungeons.
Yeah. Look, if you can't imagine yourself going through Tutankhamun's tomb, in Egypt, he ain't the one.
He ain't the one. Oh, cut that bitch off.
But no, I agree with you. I think that a lot of people, when they're in relationships, they can't see, like, you know, you ask them like, oh, do you see yourself having kids or something? And they're probably a bit like, no, not really. Bro, that ain't it. You're wasting your time.
Yeah. I mean, if you're younger, you can, obviously, you don't have to, if you're super young, you don't have to be picturing like, oh, I'm going to get married to this time. You can still have a relationship to experience a relationship at that age without having to marry them.
All right, next up. Love that from you, Crams.
It's all right. I got relationship advice too, baby. Come on, you already know.
Yes, now. I broke up with my ex, and now I want her back. Wait, here's the kicker.
He broke up. Is it a guy or a girl?
Right, it's a guy. I broke up with my ex, and now I got... let me try that again. I broke up with my ex, and now I want her back, but she's got a boyfriend.
Ooh.
That's a beauty.
Right, okay, so... There's a lot more that we don't know that we need to know. Mm-hmm. If this is a big guy, he could just go and spark the Donnie out. Go in, lay him out. See you later. But we don't resort to violence, okay? This is a world of peace and love. Okay, so that's a tough one. The girl is probably, if it's super recent, the girl's probably with that guy because she needed like a rebound relationship, okay? She's upset. She's been broken up with. She needs love. She needs someone else to take her mind off it. She's gone for that. Boom. It's probably not even going to work anyway. That's if it's recent.
Yeah. Okay, so
he just needs to sit and wait.
I have a feeling this fella here has broken up with his ex because he wants to go and pork other birds.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. And which is the correct thing to do instead of cheating on them.
Yeah,
absolutely. Fair enough. But then I think what happens to a lot of guys is they come with that energy, they go do their business, and then they realize
they feel like something's lost.
They feel like they're not getting that same feeling that they got when they were with a chick. And now that's probably happened like 6 months later. It's hit him, and he's gone, oh, I want my ex. But guess what, fella? She's cracked on. She's moved on. And let me tell you right now, Jack, if you want to be a sound bloke, you leave her.
It.
But
it'll be better for him.
But look, fella,
as well.
We've all been there, bro.
Yeah.
And look, if you want to be a toxic motherfucker, hit her up, bro. Because let me tell you, bro, she's thinking about you. I can promise you that she's thinking about you.
Hit my personal DMs, fella. We'll bring that relationship to the fucking ground.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll get to work. Anything for the fellas right here. Don't worry.
Anything for the boys.
But yeah, seriously. What you should do if you want to be actually like a sound bloke is just leave it because it's better for you and her. It would actually be
better for him. Like, honestly, he's getting his feeling because he feels like a little bit lost and she's with someone, she's thriving.
Yeah.
He sees that and he's like, fuck, I'm like, oh, now I need her back. But honestly, you wouldn't have broken up with her in the first place if you really loved her. Yeah. So
facts.
So there you go. Just chill, relax, play some FIFA, and I promise in a week or 2 weeks, you'll be okay. It'll be all right.
Or slide her DMs. Right.
Yeah.
Next up. Here we go. I fancied this boy. He acts like let me say that. He acted like he likes me too. Jesus Christ, a bit of a tongue twister this. He acted like he likes me too. Then he told me about another girl. What do I do? Ooh.
Now that is the toughest question we've had yet.
Isn't it? That is a tough one.
Because we need to know more. Okay, so you're this bird.
Yeah.
You're this girl.
I'm this bird.
Okay, Stacey, looking fucking peng.
Thank you.
I'm a painting as well.
Yeah.
Right, my name's Jonathan.
Yeah. Hi, Jonathan.
Could have had a better name, but sorry, Jonathan's. And you like me, right?
Yeah. I like you a lot.
Does it say that I have said that I like you?
No, but he's acting like he's been given flirting Jonathan's been moving to me.
I've been doing all that stuff. And then I've gone, Stacey, this is fucking Jemima. My name. Well, don't pull these.
Yeah, so you met Jemima.
All right, so and I'm going, look, yeah, Jemima, she's fucking class. Look at her, she's a sort.
Yeah,
and she's cracking.
Yeah,
you know, she's got it all.
And I'm thinking here, I thought you liked me.
Whoa, you've gone like, whoa. You've sat back and been like, this piece of shit.
Yeah, you
let me
were
message
flirting with me.
the fellas.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's happened. So that's the vibe we've got.
Now that we've acted it out and we know who's who, and
yeah,
you know, Jemima is this wall.
Yeah.
I
mean, for me,
I still don't know what to do. I still don't. We've got nowhere.
No, this is what it is. So I think that guys often, in order to test the waters with a chick to see if they're into them, what they'll do is they'll throw out a little bait. You know, chuck out a little bait in there. See if she gets annoyed when I mention another chick. Now, let me tell you what, fellas. This is straight out the playbook. Mm-hmm. This one, yeah. This is straight out the playbook. And Ella, you know,
is that a real
this is out to the boys, by the way. I apologize for exposing our secrets, but it's all love, and we'll keep revolving the tactics. We'll keep the tactics changing, so don't worry. But this is a classic tactic from a boy to see what is going on. Yeah. What is the deal?
What's being mixed into the fucking
so
pie?
What I think you need to do. Yep. I'm not going to say your name, but the person that sent this in.
My name's Josh.
No, you're Jonathan and I'm Stacey.
Oh yeah, of course, Jonathan.
So Stacey, what you need to do.
You can call me Johnny though.
Okay, cheers. Stacey, what you need to do is just go and tell him, stop beating around the bush with any waffle, and straight up tell him, I think you're fit. What are you saying?
Is that phrase beat around the bush because men normally have like a bush around their penis?
We'll get back to you on the next episode with the answer to that question.
Just wondering because it just makes a lot of sense now.
Here we go. Next up. By the way, I apologize to Stacey. We couldn't really give you that much of a great answer, but I genuinely believe the boy does that subject.
It's got 10 seconds. Stacey, the best thing to do is completely air him, completely stop moving like completely like a vigilant. Get off him, like do your own thing, and he's gonna be like, mad. Like I thought I had her wrapped around. Like it looked like she liked me, and not like he'll just start. Trust me, best thing to do.
All right. Well, take Crime's advice. Either that, or you just tell him he's fit and you want
to park him.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. This one again from a girl. We've got a lot of women in that have come through.
Yeah.
With
Shout out to all the female fans. Yeah, because we always thought that this was going to be targeted more to the males, and we didn't want that. That's why we tried to cut out as much football talk as we can.
Absolutely. So all the felitas.
Yep.
Yeah, you like that?
Thank you.
The felitas.
Yeah.
The fellas and the felitas.
Yep.
All right. So we have another felita that's come through. She says, guy keeps seeing me, in brackets, proper dates, but doesn't want a relationship. What's his intentions? Look, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I think he said what his intention is that he doesn't want a relationship and he's just looking for, to be brutally honest, casual, maybe, I mean, I would imagine something sexual, but it might not be.
Might enjoy the company too, but he doesn't want to get tied down. That to me is a super normal situation.
And do you know what? That's very sound of him to actually tell you straight up he doesn't want a relationship, and you need to respect that. You need to respect that. Don't try and wife him. Don't try and do nothing. Yeah, just accept it. And if you're down for that, if you're down to see someone on a casual basis, then it'll work for both of you. But if you really want a date with it, if you really want to date a guy, or maybe you want a relationship, then you tell him, look, I understand that you don't want a relationship, but I am looking for one, so this isn't going to work.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do with half of these questions is just communicate correctly.
Yes.
And if you keep trying to play games, you're just going to waste your own time.
The games are fun to an extent, but if there's a serious problem arising, there's a difference
between like flirting games and like relationship
and then
games.
fucking with someone's head. That's where it's not.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't really do that at all.
All right, here's one. Not relationship based. This one is, how do you handle stress in a healthy way? I feel like you'd be quite good to give some thoughts, or maybe what not to do.
Well, don't masturbate your life away. That's a fucking start. Is it a guy or a female? I need a bit.
This one's a chick, but
no, I guess it still applies.
Yeah.
In a healthy way, I think you need to. I think a healthy thing is waking up earlier, which a lot of people do and a lot of people don't. Maybe if you have school already, you already do that. Try and like do something with your day. I feel like sometimes though that's the problem when you're stressed. You want to be lazy. You want to go there and sit, watch Netflix, be a piece of shit, eat that McDonald's. But in reality, you should probably just go out with your friends. That is the best thing for me. When I'm stressed, I'll text the boys. And I'm like, let's go for dinner.
You know, a lot of people don't have the luxury of being able to say, oh, let me go hang out with my friends or whatever. So
of course,
if you don't do that, honestly, the gym. And you might be terrified about going to the gym or whatever, but I promise you, everyone in there, no one gives a shit about what you're doing in there. The most important thing is, or you know what? Scrap that. You don't even have to go to the gym, but do exercise or an activity. Go for a run. That way you can just be by yourself. Go for a run, but do something that requires some sort of physical, just like a physical endurance. Go and do something.
Because once it's done, once that 30 minutes,
you feel so good.
Even 20 minutes, you just feel like, fuck me, you know what? I just did that. I smashed that. That's what you feel like when you first start and it becomes regular, it becomes a habit. And every time you do it, same feeling.
Yeah, it's so nice. Yeah. The feeling after doing exercise is elite. Yeah. And you'll find, well, that's what I do anyways. I can talk from personal experience. The gym helped me with not only stress, all sorts of mental health stuff. I come out of it and I feel so much better.
It helps you work.
Yeah.
That's what
your productivity
really helps you work. Yeah.
Straight up. So that's what I'd say. Let's have a little look.
I got a couple as well. Let me see what I've got.
I got a last one. All right,
go on then.
From me, anyways. Is it bad that I have absolutely no idea what I want to do later in my life?
No. How this person is, unless this person is like 40, then we've got an issue. Yeah. But assuming you're under the age of 25, that's fine. You know, most people don't even have it figured out until they're 30.
Bro, I'm even telling you now, like, bro, I don't think that, I think it's normal to have that feeling for so long.
Yes, it is.
Like, not knowing what you want to do, but the most important thing is you got to try a bunch of different shit then.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hear any excuses.
If you don't try a bunch of shit, you won't actually know what's wrong and right for you. You know, you could have this idea of, this is what I want, this is it, and then you could do it, right? Okay, you get to 25, 30, whatever, 35, and you finally get it, and you're like, fuck, you know what, this is shite.
Yeah.
And then you fucked it because, you need to have like a bunch of things in your head that you would personally, I'd like to do that, and that. Not just like, I want to do that. Yeah. It's best to have an array of options.
And try lots of things.
Yeah, of course. Experience. Yeah, definitely experiences will help you figure out what you do and don't want to do.
100.
Could change your life course, your path.
You're on some deep shit.
Yeah, I'm on some deep shit, baby.
Right, come on, give us one then.
All right, I got one for you. I got one. Sorry about that, team. All right.
By the way,
I've got this one because we spoke about it not long ago. It's how do you guys be productive? How do you get your drive? And also favorite artists right now. But the first bit, how do we be productive? Me and you, I spoke to Cal about this today. When we find ourselves watching YouTube videos of like £100 million houses. That when I watch them, that's it. I jump off and I fucking get to work. Yeah. I'm trying to get that little Beverly Hills thing. Like, bro, we could be there. Spotify, if you're watching,
come on, sort it out.
Fulfill the dream.
Fulfill it. Make it happen. Make two young fellas dream come true.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I agree. So, well, one thing I say in terms of like being productive is it really having something to aspire to. Like when I hop on YouTube, like you said, so I watch a lot of yacht videos. And it's not so much. I'm not necessarily like I don't really give a shit about like what the inside of the boat looks like, but I'm just looking at it, I'm thinking like whoever owns this is successful and has done a mad thing to own this.
And you know how good a time it is being on a yacht,
bro. And as I've experienced a yacht many times, and I've only ever rented them, which is obviously normal to do for a day. But mate, let me tell you what, like owning a yacht, that is a real status of like you have it's a successful person. Yeah. Not only that, but then also just having I like to look at houses. I like to go, I'd like to own that one day. I jump off, and then also being productive is what we said, like going to the gym. Afterwards, you feel like that. You're like, fuck, I want to do something now. Let me go and complete a task. Another thing that I can recommend is when you wake up, creating a little list of things that you want to get done. Even if it's just got one thing on there, tick it off. It could, even if it's just make your bed, tick it off, which is never on my list. But
I always make my bed. Whenever I make my bed, I feel like,
mate, as soon as you wake up, you've accomplished something.
Yeah, no, you have. Boom. Like straight off the bat, like you've done something.
You're good
and
to
it
go.
Looks nice, nicely folded Egyptian cotton, 800 thread count sheets just sat there looking pristine. Shout out to Egyptian cotton sheets.
Yeah, no, yeah. I have Egyptian cotton sheets. I don't know if I might only have 400 dead count though. But you know what? Now that's just made me realize that's why I'm gonna be more productive when I get home tonight. I'm gonna live stream so I can get those 800 thread count sheets. Go, baby. You understand what I'm saying, baby? We're finna get that.
We're getting that bread.
We're getting them
John Lewis sheets tonight. We don't. Yeah.
No more secondhand sheets. That's disgusting.
Oh, wait, what? What? Yeah, you been going on eBay?
Yeah.
eBay for bed sheets.
We got any other ones?
Yeah, I got one more. I've only got one more. Okay. It's quite a good one, actually. I'm assuming, all right, it does look like one of the fellas, and it is how to get a chick that you already played. So he's already...
What? Is it a fella?
Yeah.
What a boy.
Like, he's just been like, fuck it. I played the shit out of it. Like, what
and I
do
fucked
I do
it.
now?
But the thing is, now he's simping, bro. That's a tough one.
Now he's simping. He's a tier 3 Pokemon. So your Pokemon, if you are watching this...
Don't listen to him.
If you're watching this, Pokemon's got a boyfriend right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, L's for all the fucking boys over the country.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, bro, you got to listen. What is right? So he's played a chick. The thing is, I don't know what that means. I played a chick. What? A chess?
I mean, when I think of that, I see a situation where he's made it look like he wants to be with her, so he can do a porking, do a Magaluf, get his member going. Yeah. And he's led her on essentially. She's been like, yeah, and then he's just cut her off. Yeah. Radio silence, and then gone to the next. Then he's been like, you know what? She was actually quite sound. Yeah. Now he's like, I want to get her back, and she's known what's happened. She's like, I ain't dealing with your shit. Yeah, 100, bro. I think he's just got to throw him an L here, bro. Look, if you're just after apologize, it could happen.
You reckon?
If he says sorry and be like, you know what, I was actually a twat and I did lead you on, and he fully accepts everything he did, if he confirms saying that to her face, then she might be like, you know what, it's a fucking top Donny that.
And then he just go and play her again, because that's what the boys fucking do, baby. That's what we do, baby. No, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's not what we do.
Don't condone that.
Not what we do.
No, never.
Me, I sip fine wines and...
Like, it's okay to be a fuck boy, by the way. That's fine. You do your thing. It's okay to be like a fuck girl as well.
If you want to be on your Bryce Hall shit, then fucking go for it.
Bro, 100%, bro. He's even cuffed now.
Is he?
He's cuffed.
Every time, like, I think
winners win, bro.
All Bryce Hall does is, I swear, he just gets into scraps.
Bro, yeah, I seen him on so many scraps.
Ali's fight. Boom. We turn around.
Oh, yeah, that was him.
Bryce Hall just having a mad scrap right behind us with Jake Paul's mate called Brandon or something.
Yeah.
And then the other day, what's the place called where the TikTokers go? Saddle Ranch? Is it Saddle Ranch?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Basically, Bryce Hall's having a scrap with a waiter. Proper one as well.
I've seen that
I swear.
But Donnie loves a scrap. Like, he actually loves a scrap. Fair play to him.
But if you're that kind of guy that's getting into a lot of scraps and has got... You must be...
Yeah, it gets to a point where it's like, look, there's probably certain times where
especially during the day, like...
For broad daylight and you're scrapping away.
And even when we was
wasn't it because like he said, like, oh, you can't vape in here, bro? It's like the most 2020 thing I've ever heard.
Oh, what? No, I swear. The waiter said that's a
Bryce Hall, yeah.
Well, that's normal. Like, you can't vape. Put the vape down then. If he says you can't vape.
Yeah, but then I heard it was just a scrap. But to be fair, I think I seen a video where like Bryce Hall tried to explain it. But I haven't watched that yet, so there's always a second side to the story.
Oh yeah, there is to that. Maybe there is a good reason for the scrap.
That's funny. I just have like this vision.
These are pretty whammed on, to be fair.
Yeah, there's talks about these boys being on like serious roids. I don't know if it's
you
true.
You reckon? To be fair, well, you know what? I'll give them that. They're all footballers. We're all actually quite ripped.
And bro, in order to be an elite football, you got to be ripped.
Yeah, they're all quite. Yeah, they bang.
I respect.
I'll give them that. I've got to respect it. They're making coin.
Yeah.
They. Maybe they are twats, but they're
porking Champions League.
I respect the game. They're up there. They're top tier. They're in the quarterfinals or semis every year.
What, you reckon, like quarterfinals, semis?
Consistently. You know what they are? Bryce Hall is like Sevilla. He's always in that Europa League final, mate.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
Every year he's gonna be there.
Do you know what I've just clocked? Yeah, I reckon like Logan Paul is like a Real Madrid, bro.
Mate, Logan Paul is the Donny.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. I reckon he's actually like a Real Madrid. Like, he's got silverware, bro.
What a comeback, though.
Bro, that's what I mean.
Istanbul shit. That is one of the best comebacks we've seen on YouTube. And I think it was like a true comeback as well, because you could tell he had actually earned his comeback, and he was he fucked it. Yeah. But in my opinion, I think it's time we put away the Logan Paul agenda and let him.
And he started like so many things.
He is still very young. When he did that, he was young.
No, I rate what he's doing.
People love to hate the Paul brothers because of Jake.
Yeah, well, we don't talk about
Logan is actually. I would say that I'd like to meet him.
I know. I think Logan Paul is probably. Like, I would get along with him fine.
I'd love to be his friend.
Can't say that for his brother though. I just don't.
No,
I can't say I get on with him.
I can't. I'm agree. I think most people watching this now would say that they enjoy Logan Paul. It's very obvious. He's smashing it now.
Yeah,
he makes the best content.
He does.
He's got a great comeback, and it obviously seems like a honest comeback, not none of this fake bollocks. He's not super egotistical like he kind of was getting. Yeah. It's not like Jake.
I think he got humbled.
It's so. Yes.
He got humbled. That's the difference.
Big time.
Yeah.
It was probably the best thing that ever happened to him,
100%.
Probably the best thing that could have ever happened to him. He could have ended up...
Jake Paul now needs the humbling.
He could have ended up like Jake, but he hasn't.
What do you reckon would humble Jake Paul?
If fucking JJ just
whacked him
up. Which I think will be... You know what? I will say that now. I think that's going to be a tough fight because I think Jake looks pretty decent.
No, well, he's definitely a better boxer.
When is he fighting? Yeah, but I think JJ has like the better scrap in him.
JJ loves a scrap.
JJ loves a scrap. Like I would even say that Logan had a little bit of a looked like a little bit of a better boxer, but he would never have that JJ scrapping him. Like JJ can, just
the dog.
Take it to
you got
him,
the dog in him.
He just don't care, man.
Yeah.
And it's like that's how when they say, "Oh, he's got heart," like it's that, isn't it?
He literally has that. Yeah.
Doesn't Jake Paul have a fight coming up?
Yeah,
with Nate Robinson.
Yeah. I'm actually like quite excited to just watch that whole card.
Nate Robinson looks fucking ripped, by the way,
bro. But we realize like you look at Logan. Logan was absolutely shredded, and then he got beat. Like you look at Tyson Fury, like he's not coming out.
Who do you reckon will win in the Jake Paul Nate Robinson? I
don't know, bro. I've never seen
because Nate Robinson. Look, he's a big, he was a big basketball player. Obviously, he was a.
I swear he's an NFL player.
No.
He's a basketball player.
No, we're talking about the.
I think you're right. He is basketball.
The guy that won multiple slam dunk contests, and he's like 5'10".
Oh,
and that's what.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him. Sam, can we get a double check on that one?
Fact
check on Nate Robinson. Yeah,
what
it is the basketball player.
Okay, cool.
Almost certain of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously. He looks like proper shredded, but he's never boxed before. I'm pretty certain he's coming off the back of like maybe 4 to 5 months training. Jake's been doing it since quite a while. So even though Nate Robinson is like, he is actually a professional athlete and was one. He's retired now, I think Jake Paul will win.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I've seen like the video of Logan Paul fighting MMA. And he looks like a bear, bro. He's a bear. I watched that and I was actually there like it clocked in my head. I was like, this guy would absolutely.
That's why I didn't want Joel JMX to fight Logan Paul in MMA because I was like,
you reckon he gets battered?
I was like, well, he's good. Joel's great at boxing, obviously, but he's
not
never
wrestling.
done it. I don't think he's ever done.
But I think Logan Paul was
a high school wrestler,
like a D. I don't know what the fuck they call it in the US, but he was like a top wrestler, isn't he? Right. But you just get peppered, and he was wrestling another UFC guy, who's absolute.
I've
animal.
seen this video. Can't remember the name, but yeah,
I think it's something Costa.
It was a scrap, mate. Yeah, I think you're right. It was a scrap, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, mate, he's a bear, bro.
It's impressive.
I rate it so much. But yeah, no, both of those brothers are obviously like gifted in their own ways.
Yeah.
I just feel like if you were like Freezer, you got to hang out with one of them for a month. I know who I'm picking 10 times out of 10. Logan.
Yeah, for sure. I agree on that. I agree on that.
Yeah, and he's I've said it before. Like he's paved the way for a lot of things.
He's quite a trendsetter. He's a trendsetter.
Pokemon stuff, like the way he's like
his
changed
vlog
his
style.
vlogs up.
Yeah,
it's all dope. Yeah, it's sick, man.
He's
I hope he keeps doing what he's doing. It impulsive as well.
Banger,
good.
Banger, absolute banger. Really good podcast to be fair.
Oh, speaking of which, actually, like they get a lot of really cool guests. So if you guys do have any guests that you think, now please, guys, when I say cool guests, I'm not trying you to tell me to get fucking KSI on. Yeah, listen up. Yeah, he'll come on at some point. I'll ask him at some point.
Man, Harry is a maybe because
Harry said no. Harry is coming on at some point as well.
It's just getting him on. You know what Harry's like.
We got to tease him into it a little bit.
Yeah, we got to get him there. Get him relaxed about it.
Yeah, but don't worry. Both of those guys. But what I want is really cool guests, interesting guests. Please let us know. They can be already big names, but just don't give me.
We need a good fucking
usual
title, guys. That's what I was trying to say.
Man.
We need a title.
No, I want interesting people to tell me cool shit.
Yeah, we need a story. Like we're gonna end up with a lot of YouTubers on here, and we know a lot of them already. We know what they're about. I want to talk to like a top chef. Tell me, how the fuck do I make that steak? Man?
Gordon, if you're listening,
Gordon, if you're watching. Gordon. Yeah, anybody who's watching this.
No, but seriously, just like a top chef would be sick. But when I say top chef, like I'm talking you've worked in a Michelin star restaurant, head chef.
I'm trying.
None of you guys tell me serious. I don't want any of you guys telling me my dad's a chef and he actually works at local chippy. I'm not trying to hear it, okay? I want the top, the cream.
Some successful business owners. I'd like to talk to a couple of Donnies that have made companies from the ground up and sold them for millions.
We did talk. We won't say who.
Talk about
but potentially one Donnie that's done that.
A big fitness company.
Yeah.
We want to get that. Yeah.
So we need to start messaging to people out there. But obviously, anytime you guys just let us know who you think would be a good fit for the fellas. And also, look, we want people that are going to enjoy themselves here.
Yes, definitely. Don't want someone who's just going to be awkward.
Yeah. So on that note, I mean, I think we've chatted a lot of shite here.
Yeah,
but that's good.
My mouth's hurting.
Exactly.
Like
so
I could just give a blowjob. Not that I would know what that's like if I did know, but I don't know. So on that note.
Yeah. Go on, sign it off then, Chip.
Oh, right, brilliant. Sam's laughing at me now. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching as well. Thank you for tuning in.
Subscribe.
Yeah, of course, make sure to subscribe. I think on Spotify and on Apple, you can follow the podcast. Yeah. So make sure you do that. There is an episode out every single Tuesday. And of course, if you miss the podcast, there's clips coming out every single day from the podcast. But so
please go and watch those, subscribe, all that, and like I said, not to go over
how many subscribers are we on right now?
Bro, we must be coming up to 50k.
I think we're coming up to 50k. So guys, if we could I think we can get to 100k very soon.
Before the end of the year.
Whoa. Mate, I was thinking we could do it maybe even sooner than that.
Let's aim for the end of the year.
End of the year, 100k subscribers, and also I think we should aim to get to 50k on Instagram because we're on about 27.
Yeah, that would be sick.
So if you are not already following on Instagram, the link is in the description on YouTube, and if you're listening, it is the fellas Insta. We do actually post quite a bit on there, so
get busy. Thank you guys very much for listening. One love, and we will see you guys next Tuesday.
Yes.
Laters.
Peace.